another video. Whatever. Shit, lately, man, I ain't really have much to talk about. I think last couple of videos, man. Really, just been keeping it easy, chilling. It got warm around here. A little bit warmer than yesterday. It's been as low 60s. So it's funny because this chick I be corresponding with Messenger. She had sent me a text on my have a podcast. I said, nope. I didn't volunteer for extra information either. Podcast. It's an iPhone audio show. I don't have no iPhone audio show. I got a YouTube channel. I ain't tell her that though. Yeah, that's one thing, man. Shoot these kind of videos. It's all updating and all that. You don't want these chicks knowing what you do unless you get a big following. But then it makes sense to them. I got like 8 followers in my relationship on my dating channel. Of course, y'all would know that. Anybody watching the videos, they can see 8 followers. I lost a couple. Guess they don't like what the hell I'm talking about. What separates me from these dating coaches, man? I'm not a dating coach, I'm just a dude who shares info. When my channels came about, me being disgruntled at the people I'll be listening to and following. They didn't cover the things that need to be covered, in my opinion. They'll say some things to hurt me, and because nobody else is bold enough to say nothing about it, it just goes under the radar. I said, man, let me start a channel. I've been saying it over the years. I finally did it. I got fed up, man. Interested enough, you come to find out once you start one of these channels, you won't be so mad at the dudes that you used to be mad at. That's used to hear. Now you done got your side of the story out. I'm not saying that you have to attack those guys. I'm trying not to attack those dudes. The dudes I follow just have some disagreements with them. But I still follow them because they're more right than wrong in most things I follow. At least 75% of them, right? Maybe one day I'll have something else to say about some dating coaches or something maybe.
Like hang up.
She's a nice little shape, but I don't know if y'all heard how she sounded. It sounded like she might be into some of these white folks out here. See, the thing with that, fellas, yeah, it's always race, and I'm gonna shy away from it, man, because the truth gotta be out here. But yeah, you know, you got black women like you guys. Maybe the fetish is mutual, you know what I'm saying? The thing is, a lot of them kind of black women like white dudes. I like those kind of black women, that's the point. That's the whole thing too. And you know, it's kind of a struggle for me to get those kind of chicks because And the white dudes, you know, that's the thing. Like, I don't shy away from women, you know, black women who are a little bit different. I was always that child growing up that liked the girls that was kind of unique. It was kind of different. Little things different about it. So, you know, they said I don't like bed wenches and all that. Black women would sell their race out just to give it a white guy. You know what I'm talking about? Black women before they played. You know, they'll date everybody. Then after a while, they started taking on the ideologies of racist white men. And they become off limits to me. I don't even want it. I don't want to live with them. You know, there ain't nothing wrong with the black girl speaking with the valley accent. I don't shame it now. Race seller outer, ouster. They race, black race. She ain't that type. That's the thing. I come from California. I'm not really originally from Detroit. Although I've been here since 1990. About 3/4 years on this planet. I still remember what it's like going to class in elementary up to the 4th grade. We had all kinds of races in our class: Vietnamese, Cambodian, Belizeans, Chinese, white, and black. So I had like a real diverse classes when I was kindergarten to 12th grade. And then I came here, it was predominantly black. And one school I went to was some white kids sprinkling in. Delray school is closed down, called McMillan Elementary Middle School in Delray. We met one white dude who went there around the time that I was there. You know, the truck driver bragging about his other truck being ran. He training me. He wasn't a bad dude, but we kind of started off rocky because he wasn't really my original trainer. He was another black dude. I didn't get along with him, man. He was a younger dude, about 10 years. Not saying him being younger, he just energy, man. Sometimes I knew when I first saw him in the office, I ain't gonna get along with this dude. His energy was just off, kind of hostile in the passive aggressive way. So I ended up training with that white guy. You know, we kind of started off, he had a little slick stuff to say. I guess he had some kind of camaraderie with the black dude, you know, because we had to swap out. Me and that guy, we was gonna fight. You know, so he said some little slick stuff. I just kept it to myself. Like, okay, motherfucker. I guess he wanted to try to say, you know, these dudes, you know, you gotta watch it kind of stuff. But the white guy ended up teaching me how to shift, how to float the gears, which was a plus. Some of the black dudes didn't even show me. You know, that was one of the reasons why me and him fell out with the black guy. He wasn't really training me. And he would tell me to try to park the truck in very precarious situations that was difficult, that I would be able to do it if I had more training backing up. So he's just, you know, parking at odd angles. That's the thing with trucking, man. Like, even though you're going for training, None of that shit matters if you run into somebody, man. You don't get no kind of free pass. Kill somebody, damage somebody's property, it's still all on you, even though you're a real early rookie. So I'm not gonna risk it, man. I didn't feel confident in backing up the truck and at the carrier's position. So he ended up doing it like it's easy. Of course it's easy. He had 3 years into the game. That's a little off the topic. I guess it's a miscellaneous topic today. A little bit of dating here, a little bit of reality talk there. Got out here and tried to give me some sunlight. The sun basically was already going down. By the time I got out here, I felt a little bit better getting some sunlight. Try to get more of it off.
On my head. Why you ain't doing your stuff?
Oh yeah, it was a topic I was thinking about earlier about how women, like you can't really take women how they perceive you to heart, man. It's like it's real tricky, man. I've been finding this out little by little. Like guys, you be looking at women and they seem hostile towards you. They don't like you, man. They're very deceptive. A lot of these women, man, they be like they know how to hide it. A guy who they find real attractive is hard for me to hide it. If a woman find you cute, you can hide that shit. You know she think about you. So it's hard for women to hide how they feel about guys who they find really attractive, man. It's hard for them to hide that, how they feel about that guy. If they find a guy cute or something, they can hide that. You know, they can hide that pretty well. You would think a chick don't even like you, man. That's what I've been finding out. Until they come over. You know, I've been sending chicks photos and shit. Regular old photos, man. You laying in bed talking about, oh, ask mine. Fine, I can put some damn heart eye emojis and shit. Like, what changed, man? Like, you know, it's something different. Same old me. No, man, there's something to it. There's something to it. You know, all that stuff goes to how you introduce yourself to these women, man. Yeah, send me photos, man. I don't compliment it or nothing, man. I don't say you look good or nothing. I just play right past it. My thing is, man, I just let my interest in the things I say give them the hint about what I think about how they look. You know, I would just say, they send me that. She'd send me a photo yesterday how she looked. She's a cute chick. I tell her that. I'm just saying, enjoying this nice weather out here. So that's what I would say. But that's what I text after. You know, if I thought she was hit, I would break communication and she would get that hit. So I just say,
can you imagine?
I'm not gonna really compliment these women. But that's just like, as soon as you compliment these women, man, and they mind, TRICK pops up in their head, man. As soon as you say you look good, you look cute, they say, oh, I got me a trick on my head. They might not say it out loud, but that's what they think. It's very strange, man. You kind of play coy with these women.
But everyone has the same opinion.
Just to get them. I know there's a lot of guys that be telling women how beautiful they are right away. They be getting a number too, so I don't know how that works for them. That's their game, you know. I ain't doing that shit. Maybe that's probably why I struggle in the game. Cold approach. But I don't resort to telling women she look good. Telling women they look good. That's not my game. I might compliment their outfit. Indirect things. It took me a long time to figure that out. Hey, took me a long time to figure that out, man. Gotta find the formula for you. A little thick walker. Extra thick. We call them extra thick. Extra thick goes to BBW and all that. Extra thick is like between thick and BBW. There's no after BBW, but stuff women I don't really mess with. Too big for me. But I go up there, I'm scared. Yep, I saw them guys, they just did a Cody coat. I walked away saying, your girl's cute as fuck. See, that's not my girl. That's the game now. Guys be telling girls how cute they are in front. And it worked, man. It worked for them. Hell, it may work for me, but see, the thing with that, fellas, is telling women how attractive they are in front. Put you in a trick category. See, them guys, they probably don't care about that. And I ain't no damn trick. I ain't trying to pay for a damn thing. You tell women how cute and attractive they are, man. They just, that's why a lot of dudes be getting disrespected, man. On the real. See, when you tell women how cute and attractive they are up front, they put you in the trick category automatically, man. Just on a subconscious level. They just see you as a guy who just gonna do things for them. Like as if they earned something. They haven't earned nothing, man. Just them being attractive is not enough. So, when I step to them, y'all saw my videos, when I step to them, I just come on and plain and simple. And I get turned down a lot. So. But that lets me know and lets them know that I'm not a guy who's gonna brown nose them and who's gonna just go out his way to impress them. Ironically, online, it works the opposite. See, that's what guys get messed up. See, online, when you be complimenting women, it don't work so well. But on the street, when you compliment women, it works. And it's very strange, man. See, when you're online telling them how beautiful they are and how fine they are, it sounds like bullshit to them. When you're in person saying that shit, it may still sound like bullshit, but I guess it makes sense to me. I'm not gonna resort to none of that shit. Because that's the thing, when you tell these women how attractive they are, they're gonna expect certain things from you. And that's where they get to ask you to do things for them. Can you give me some money? No. You can't say fuck you then, I ain't like you anyway. I told them how attractive they were. So you kinda cut yourself off from playing coy about anything. You tell a woman how attractive she is up front. You have no wiggle room. She knows that you like her. So she has all the cards in her hands. So that's probably why a lot of guys get played by giving women compliments up front. Give women compliments up front. You just kind of arm them with a lot of ammunition, a lot of ego. So when you tell them no to something, they'll be coming at you as if you're a trick. Begging and shit. Come on, on, please. You put yourself in a soft ass Duncan Hines trick capture. Like me, man. Let me compliment you, man. And you're gonna be getting the numbers, man. You know how successful them guys online. But get numbers, man. I can say that shit with confidence now. About 140 fucking numbers in my phone since last summer, and that's after I've been deleting them. I just deleted them not so long ago. I think I mentioned that. Some broad talking about I want consistent. And I just be collecting, man. Collecting the numbers. I use the same old fucking formula. Same old text message. I got like three or four different variants of the text message. You know, and it's all based on the time of the day. It's just basically based on the time of the day. It starts off with good evening, good morning, how's your night, good afternoon. Then it just goes into the formula attached to that little initial greeting. They ask me what I'm looking for. I just scroll to my notes and find that message that replies to that question. Same old formula, man. I didn't got to the point where the coding coach, man, I ain't gonna say I gave up on it, but it doesn't work for me. My kind of personality, man, because that's one thing I didn't pay attention to because I don't see it often. The guys is talking to women, the things that they say. A lot of times you can't hear what guys are saying in the club because the music is loud. So, but out on the street you can hear what they be saying. Heard what this dude was saying to this girl. And he was just saying how attractive she was. I said, oh, that's the secret. That's why I haven't been getting numbers like that on the street. Because I haven't been telling these women how attractive they are. See, the first video I did, the very first video on that, with the woman in the dress, I complimented her. I said, you looking kind of lovely out here. You sounded kind of forced, because I was kind of somewhat nervous, but not really. But I complimented her. And now when I reflect on it, all the little few numbers I did get, I slipped up and complimented her. And that's how I was able to get a number. But the thing is, with that first woman, it didn't work out, see? And it kind of proves my point about chicks how these women put you in a trick category. With that first video with the first woman, she came at me on some I'll pin you in type of shit. That's what she said, like, basically like her schedule was so damn busy, I'll fit you in when I fit you in. She didn't like the date I suggested. When I mentioned we can go downtown, basically where we met, and chill, talk, and she came to my place, she didn't like it. Gave her two choices. On that video, it looked like she was all into me, didn't it? If she didn't want to go to my house, she could have just said, nah, we can go to the park again and just chill and talk. She basically wanted to tell me to lose her number and all that shit. I'm straight and all that shit. Because she put me in a trick category because of how I came at her. That's what a lot of guys be doing. They be coming at these women with compliments and they put them in the trick category. They thinking they the man, they got the number. But you see them as a trick, man. Put all the cards in your hand. You know you like it. There's no wiggle room. You can't come at it like some, I ain't pressed no more. It's too late. That's why you don't get these women compliments. They can't handle it. And really, man, they're not supposed to handle it. That goes for anybody who get complimented a whole lot. You just gonna have a big head about it. So you're not gonna be humble, no. You know? So they're supposed to act like that. They're supposed to act like they the shit. Guys is always trying to holler at them, trying to smash. You know, when I say always hollering at them, that's basically when they go to places where guys congregate, clubs and all that shit. Or online. It's not really like on the street like that. You know, maybe at the job they get some guy trying to holler at them or something. That's not really a big occurrence like that. That's how that goes. Yeah, it's just real interesting. We observe it. Okay, eavesdrop. And then learning something about the game. That's how it goes. See, that's why I think I'm falling short on a cold approaching game. Not complimenting these women up front. I'm not saying I'm a trick or I'm a potential trick, or I'm gonna give you more than you give me. See, that's all that means when you compliment a woman up front. Basically telling her I'm gonna give you more than you give me. Because I think you're better than me, cute and all this shit. You know, I could try it. I should experiment with it. I'm saying these things to you folks out here, anybody who's listening. I need to experiment with it. And when I do, I ain't gonna expect nothing but a trick's reception when I do it. I ain't gonna expect anything solid to happen with this woman. You know? Cause that's another thing. Damn, I'm just piecing it together, folks. It's another chick I got a number at the club. Okay, had her like that. How attractive she was. I got her number. It was the right number, of course. She was a real cute chick, dark-skinned chick, like I like her a lot of time. But this chick, she was acting funny on the phone like she was the shit. See, I couldn't play coy with her. She already knew I liked her. I couldn't play it off. I couldn't be cool about it. I done gave her all the cards, man. She already knew I liked her. So she can act distant, tell me where to go, to meet up and all this shit. And that shit didn't work out, man, because I was like, I'm not doing what I'm trying to do. Fuck it. Yeah, man, I'm just thinking about it. I guess I really did have a subject to talk about today. Some reflection going on. Some correlative dating strategies. Yeah, so that's where I've been going wrong on both fronts. And I actually do get the numbers because of the measures I use to get it. But But at the same time, it's crippling because that's not really who I am. I'm not really a brown noser kind of dude. So that shit don't stay together. The whole sequence of events, getting the number, to actually setting up the date, they don't stay intact. It falls apart. Because when I get the number, my true self comes out, which is I want to do things my way. See, that comes out. And then the chick like, hey, this nigga, she know I'm playing the game because she know I already like it like that. See, so it don't work. I'm not saying I ain't saying I'm hating or nothing, but what them dudes who get the number and all that like that. But I think that's a lot of guys' problem. When they get the number, the measures they use to get it, telling the woman how good she looks. I bet you talk to them dudes days later, a couple of weeks later, they're like, hey, ain't shit happened with old girl. I may say she went on a date if they went on a date with her or something, but only because they paid. They had no leverage. The logic makes sense, man. You telling a woman how attractive she is. How can you act like, you got some kind of just a man in the game? See, but the thing on the flip side, when a woman tell me I'm attractive, I play right past it, man. I don't say thank you or nothing. I just change the subject, but I don't do so in such a curt way just to let her know that that's what I'm doing. So, I just ask the weather, or I ask her what you cooking or something like that. Basically, it's as if I get compliments like that anyway, which I do. I do that, and I also do it because when women get guys compliments, they kind of put themselves out there, man. You don't really want to spit the compliment back in a woman's face, man. If a woman can like you, as soon as you spit her compliment back in her face, that should go downhill. But at the same time, if you absorb her compliment, you get all bashful. Oh, shucks. Thank you. She can make you a trick like that, see? She can turn you into a trick that way. See, what I said before, how cunning women are, man? They're manipulative, man. Very manipulative. A woman can make you a trick by giving you a compliment, man. Seeing how you eat that shit up. Oh, thank you. You think I'm handsome? Think I'm cute and all this shit? Next thing you know, you gonna be shelling out money and shit. Because you feel you gotta do something or give her something because she gave you a compliment. That's the reverse compliment game, fellas. Maybe y'all heard of it. Maybe y'all didn't. Yeah. So from now on, we just focus on the online. Focus on that online. There's occasional cold approach here and there. White girls' pajamas. Jiggling booty. This is a Monday. Trying to get my exercise on. Yeah, I picked up a couple pounds, several pounds. I don't like that, man. I'm the best when I'm about 200 pounds. I look my best. Well, I start looking my best when I'm around 200 pounds. I said this before. I know it because my population goes through the fucking roof, man. Even easier than now. talking about even on the street. All else being equal. I ain't all jacked up by some accident, so really forbid. Yeah, but you know, you shoot these kind of videos, fellas, about dating advice, hell, anything about these social commentaries and anything that's going on socially. Just be careful, because I'm trying to mess with a chick. You see that video, man, it'll change your perception of you. A lot of times, for the negative, you want to get a good foot in the door. Do something different, man. Gonna do it different. Change the route up a little bit. Yesterday I did like 10 miles. I was kind of tired, man. Usually I start getting tired 15, 20 miles. That just let me know my biking endurance is not the same since the winter. That's what happens. You know, in the fall, during the colder seasons, and I can pick it back up. You know, I'm not injured or anything. It's not really a lungs issue. It's not like running. When I say tired, I'm talking about like energy and my legs. When I start approaching 20 miles, that's when my legs start seizing up. They can lock up because I'm stretching out. And I'll be in a vulnerable position. You know, not too vulnerable, you know, carrying, you know. I gotta say legally carrying. Some overzealous officers, law enforcement officers think he got to have a quick pass to some fame to get mine out. So legally licensed to carry. So, you know, one thing I don't like though about this CPL license, it fades easily. It's almost like they're trying to get a nigga set up and get another one because in my wallet. And the ink was fading very quickly. I'm talking about within a week, man. Even the one they reprint out to you is all faded. But I think it's a setup, man. So this is what people who know a little bit about racism. I ain't saying a little bit about the deeper tricks of white supremacy, man. They do things like that. You know, knowing that the ink should be solid. There should be some kind of indentation to trap the ink with the letters and numbers. But they'll let it fade out. Then you get pulled over and they can't even read the fucking ID and you got caught up into some shit. See how they trick people? So yeah, you know, got to put it in some kind of plastic see-through part in my wallet, man, so it can last as long as it can without getting faded. was just a role who didn't care about trying to follow the law. I didn't care about that. You know what they doing? In Detroit, dishing out these faded ass CPL license, man. I asked the lady, I said, "Why was it faded?" I said, "It looked like a setup." Black lady, of course they would have a black lady in the office, so you won't catch on. See, I caught that immediately. I said, "Man, this license faded, man." He said, "That's how they are." I said, "Okay." Kept it in my wallet for like a week. Numbers started coming out. They know that's what happened because I was able to get a renewal right away. They know that's what they're doing. Then black people talk about this racism. How the system is against us. And the white people, they want to laugh. And other black people go along with it. They want to laugh and try to blow you off. And when you understand the system of white supremacy, courtesy of Mr. Neely Fuller Jr., and Dr. Francis Quest Watson, man, that shit, you start seeing all them little traps, man. Not all of it, but you see a lot of it. Intricately woven into society, man. They made to look like trivial things, but it's not. Now, why would you give people a faded CPL license that you know is of inferior quality? It's not like they don't have the means to give you a superior quality CPL license. Now, you know, you mean you can't give me a license? Like my driver's license? Hell, even a college has a better quality license for the student. And I had one from Wayne State and Wayne Community. They haven't faded yet. I used to keep the motherfucker in my wallet all the time. They haven't faded now. Damn thing. But here, you get this CPL license, it's all faded and shit. That's how they give it to you. Try to get you caught up, man. So we get pulled over, some officers stop you. But we can't read this. We're gonna have to take you in. See, that's what they do, folks. Very shady stuff going on, man. Oh, man. That's one thing about law enforcement too, man. You try to ask them questions. When I first got my CPL and stuff, I try to ask them questions about some of these laws, man. They kind of give you the runaround. Act like they don't know, man. Because the thing is, catching criminals is their bread and butter. They don't want you to know all the laws, man. So how fucked up this is, man. They want you to get caught up. You know how they go when you go to court. They say ignorance is no excuse and all that shit. But at the same time, they'll make everything clear. They have little stipulations where they'll tell you if it's not in the law. I mean, it's not necessarily legal. It's not illegal and all that kind of bullshit. So basically, you gotta trust them, which is a bad idea a lot of times. Damn shame, man. Same people who can build rockets, send rovers as far reaches of the solar system, act like they can't set up a precision structural system with unmatched precision procedure. They can do it, they just don't want it. Just don't want it. That is good. Yeah, I done danced around, folks. As y'all know by now, I got a dating page, and I got a social commentary page, and yeah, I even got a beat making page. So y'all go to my any of those pages, 3 pages, got them all linked together. So now, man, I'm just fusing online dating with some social commentary.